Hi guys, so this is Charlotte from Charlotte's Animal Services. I hope you're all well in this lockdown and enjoying the sunshine. I know I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear today as I'm a little bit lobster-like. I had a bit too much sun yesterday and wasn't sensible and have ended up getting burnt. So don't get burnt, people. Stay safe. So earlier in the month, we launched our question and answer session, and you guys have been contacting me with your questions. So I'm going to share some of them with you today, and hopefully, you guys can find out more. So, our first question is, where can I get chickens from? So during coronavirus, there has been a huge demand for chickens because the markets have been sold, breeders aren't being able to sell the chickens. There's been demand for eggs, there's been scaremongering that there's a shortage of eggs in the country, which really there isn't a shortage of eggs. And a lot of people have decided, oh, I'd like some pet chickens, I want to become more sustainable and know where their food comes from. So, where can you look for chickens? So, obviously, the local livestock auctions are not open currently still, but due to some relaxations, chickens are starting to come through. So, a lot of Facebook groups are used for selling chickens. You'll see a Facebook group, there's the Yorkshire Chickens for Sale in Yorkshire and surrounding areas. There's other Facebook groups available. The people look on Pre-Loved, they might look on Pets for Homes, might look for Pacific Breeders. And there's also Yorkvale Poultry, what I know a lot of my customers get their chickens from, and I have used before, and they've got a website. But that's just some of the options out there. I've also had another interesting question. People are wanting to buy new rabbit hutches. So, rabbit hutches or guinea pig hutches are something really good to get in summer. A lot of people sort of forget about them in winter, but we need to remember just before the end of summer, get them proofed, ready for the winter before the bad weather is coming, and it will help look after your hutch. People are often scared of painting them. What can I use? So, a safe wood paint to use is Cooperall colours, and it will say on there that it's safe for pets. And they're quite nice because they do a range of different colours. I know people don't want boring brown hutches anymore, so you can choose a range of colours to match your colour schemes there. So where would I look? This is a really, really hard question because a lot of hutches out there don't meet the requirements for rabbits and guinea pigs and the space they need. They are getting better and hutches are getting bigger. But hutches are very expensive, so you want to try and get the most space you can for your pet. If you look on the Rabbit Welfare Wharf, they will show the requirements, and if you Google, it'll actually tell you the requirements for guinea pigs as well, and it's a lot more space than you actually think. But when you actually look on the market, most of these hutches don't actually meet these requirements, so you've got to do your best and buy the best, biggest hutch you can. But I know people don't like it, but a good place to look, especially in the difficulties at the moment, is Pets at Home, and they will often deliver. There's also some very good websites out there if you Google, but to be honest, I don't have a one-stop shop for hutches, and I have also bought second-hand hutches on ad pages when I was first starting out in the past. Obviously, you need to check they're clean, they often need a bit of work, so it totally depends what your setup is. A lot of people are moving to garden sheds to keep their pets safe. Another interesting question we've had is I've got two guinea pigs and one of them is bigger than the other. Is there something wrong with the other one? Has he eaten all the food? So guinea pigs are like people, they come in lots of different sizes and shapes, but with guinea pigs there'll always be a more dominant one, so there's a hierarchy. So the one that's more dominant will eat the food first, they'll eat to their full, try and get all the food. So the other one might not be getting enough chance to get the food. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, just separate them. Well, really, we don't want to separate them because that's going to cause arguments, it's going to make the hierarchy worse, they're going to have more options for fighting, especially for dominance. And guinea pigs like company, they like being around each other, they love talking to each other. I'm sure your guinea pigs talk away loads. So, how can I sort of think about resolving this? There's a few options. Most of us get a bowl and we put our food in it and we think, Yeah, we'll share. There's two of them. We don't share off our plates. So, really simple solution. Try giving them more than one bowl. Just split the food. See how that works. You can try hiding food around the hutch or the enclosure so they've got more chances to eat. Remember, they like to graze throughout the day. Find out what your guinea pig's favourite food is. Try giving them some of that just to help have something else to nibble at. Also, if it is a real problem, you can take the other guinea pig out to give the other one a chance to eat. But don't just take it out. Think about doing something with the guinea pig. Is it its run time? Is it cuddle time? Is it brush time? Something that you can build into the daily routine to try and stop the guinea pig thinking, oh, I've been taken away and can't get the food. Obviously, if you think you've tried all these methods and your guinea pig still is quite small and you're worried about it being underweight or it is underweight, just get it checked by your vets. They'll recommend, and just check it's not got any health problems or any underlying conditions what aren't obvious. But quite often they're not. It is just the guinea pig is healthy and they're just not getting the chance to eat the same amount of food as the other guinea pig. I hope these have helped with some of your questions, but as it's the end of the month, guess what day it is tomorrow? It is a new day for new questions and answers. So get thinking, get your questions in, and then we'll be doing our next feature next month. So I look forward to receiving these questions. Don't worry if you miss it tomorrow. You don't have to submit it tomorrow. I'm always open to questions beforehand, and I will get into touch with the specific people who asked the questions before the video comes out to make sure that you have all the answers. Okay, so keep watching, and hopefully we'll have a good question and answer session next month. Take care now. Bye.